Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season.
That's the one thing I appreciate about this league, though. The one thing I appreciate about the league, that all season goes quick. Remember the other leagues be like 24 hours per preseason.
No run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they work this well field across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be taken.
Lamb's going to be a problem, bro.
Up to the 35-yard line. A really nice
with him practicing with the running backs this offseason. Trucking niggas already.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Dak motherfucking Prescott.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. Now 2nd and 7
practice?
for the 23.
What you got?
Again, it's Jacobs.
Alright, that's why they kicked the Jets out.
Line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
If we go back to the last series, remember, their coverage allowed them to get a turnover in the last drive, a takeaway, and that helps contribute to a sack on this one. I think maybe this quarterback's a little bit hesitant. Last time he turned it over, now he sees his zone coverage a little bit slow to get rid of the football.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. Prescott now.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Young boys, is it moving?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys
Trying to rekindle your whole Dallas draft that did this,
They
nigga.
got it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. That's complete, right around the 8. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Okay, Pollard.
Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away.
And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action. Now Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tony Pollard and his Dallas teammates ready again on offense. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
On second down, it's Pollard. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Carr. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A Raider 1st down, Carter Renfro. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Carr to throw again. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As the
Micah Parsons already got 2 sacks.
To go in this 1st half. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this 1st half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Prescott now from the 50. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over.
Man.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Well.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room. Maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You losing 24-3 or you
We'll go right back to Lamb.
you losing?
And he's going to get this down to the 35.
What's up with your offense?
24 yards to gain there, another 1st down as well.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bradley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On play action. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Shotgun now for Carr. Forced out to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but Hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. A first down throw for Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Bradley.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Prescott on play action. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll pitch this out to Pollard, and it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5.
You know what they're saying? They're like, it's the first game of the season, coach.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Again, it's Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. Needing the tough yards.
Man.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert.
I'm playing the game.
Drive alive.
Yeah, computer.
To throw, it's Carr. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Man.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, that's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
A give to the fullback on the dime.
These niggas keep going for a 4th down.
Have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That nigga, wherever you go, they might as well draft that nigga. Keep that nigga with you for 4 years now.
Now Carr.
That's your favorite white boy.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Collins. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action now. Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw.
He's got Renfrow on the out route.
And he goes out right around the 39. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Carr. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shot.
That's one of them, bro.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Prescott here to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds. Down to the final couple of plays here. On 2nd and 10. Carr.
Who?
Wide to Jacobs.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
No, Matthews is Tyrann Matthews safety. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Seconds remaining. Now the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Carr to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final try now for Carr. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Cowboys, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the open.
Big about 'em, petty, don't matter. As the tatter. I pray to God they rat a tatter. Hey, what's so backwards?